Alright, so this is my first go around at making a YouTube video. What I'm making a video of is I have a build that I'm doing. It's going to be a 1938 Chevy truck that I'm going to turn into a rat rod. Hopefully, hopefully the goal for it is going to be a rat rod pre-runner style truck that I can daily drive on the road. And I'm trying to do it on a budget. Yes, I know it's been done. Before anyone jumps in the comments and starts, nitpicking. Yeah, I know. Northrop Fab built one. They put it on a tube chassis. It's a sick truck. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Colorado Sandcars built one, also on a tube chassis. His was, I believe it was a 40 Chevy. The Northrop Fab guys, his was an International Harvester, also a very badass truck. Both of those are just immaculately done. They're done very well. But unlike those guys, I don't have an endless budget, so I'm going to do it my way, and hopefully it turns out good. If not, then I guess I'll tear it apart and start over and build something else. So this is the frame. It's already got a 6-inch lift. So the truck itself, this is the cab. It's a 1938 Chevy truck. And it's fairly clean. I've got a little bit of rust right there on the bottom of the doors. Tiny bit right there in the cab corner, but it's all easily fixable. The inside's pretty cool. A lot of patina. The window opens, the vent opens. I've got both doors to finally open. I've got it held up with the cherry picker right now, just because of what I got to do. But what I need to do here, this here is a 2000 Chevy Tahoe frame. It's already got a 6-inch lift kit on it. It's already got all the front differential, the rear differential and axles, all that stuff. It's got the factory tank in it. I'm going to get rid of that because I have a different idea. It doesn't have bumpers, it doesn't have wheels, it's missing some of the brake parts, which isn't a big deal. I've got a donor truck coming that I can get parts off of for that. And then the final product will hopefully, like I said, be a pre-runner rat rod that's 4-wheel drive. Excuse me. Other than that, the frame's in really good shape. Right here, I've already ran into an issue that it doesn't fit the front of the cab. The front of the cab is too wide. So what I have to do there is take this, and I basically have to eliminate this bend, and I have to start a notch back here where that white mark is. I have to notch it there on the top and bottom, and I'll scoot it in, and I will put this outside rail hopefully flush with this outside rail, or I'll run this inside rail to where it stops right there at this turn, and then I'll have to Z it in and brace it and get it good and strong, make it work good. Hopefully I can get some followers on this and some input, and don't hesitate, help me out, be troopers. Don't be douches about it. Be nice. And let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Like I said, that's the cab. It's in really good shape. There's no holes in the floor. The bed is over here. That's a door panel off the passenger side. But the bed, it's seen better days. I think it's salvageable, and I believe I can fix it and make it work. Other than that, it's in fairly good shape for the most part. The front kind of looks like a land shark attacked it, but I'm gonna cut most of that off anyways for some clearance. You've got bees nests and shit in there. So other than that, the back of the cab looks pretty nice. I believe the factory color of it was blue. But there's some white on the outside. The interior had some white in there as well. Hopefully by the time I'm done, it will have 37s, 40-inch tires somewhere on it, somewhere in there, sitting on it. And hopefully the long-term goal is to kind of build it on a budget, but I would like to have long travel suspension, maybe some coilover shocks. I've been looking at a couple different companies of shocks that I like, but other than that, we'll walk around here and you guys can see the driver's side of the cab. Right there, that cab corner is in pretty good shape. This door is in perfect shape. There's no holes in it. There was some writing on the door, and if you look at the door, it almost looked like there was a symbol on here of a company. I know a little bit of history on the truck. It is a old farm truck out of Montana, is what it originally was. But there's that. I've got the hood for it right here. Missing one of the badges, but I did find it behind the seat. The seat was garbage. Raccoon ate it or something. I'm not really sure, but the hood's in fairly good shape. It's got a bend in it, but I think we can get that back out. The grill is awful. When I got it, somebody had made a homemade grill for it. It's just some flat bar and round bar, or some flat stock and round bar. It's in pretty weird shape, but I believe I can build something better, make it look a lot better. Mounting that's going to kind of be a pain in the butt. I got to build some brackets for it on the frame and make it sit better. Yeah, I've watched literally thousands of videos on how to do this kind of crap. As far as the truck goes, there's a video, it's called Ours Ratrod Build, and he takes you through every step, through from front to back, everything he did. He built a pretty sick truck. I've talked to him personally. Tin Man 2 Customs, kid's name's Luke Merrill. He builds some really cool stuff. If you guys haven't ever seen him, check him out. He does killer work. He competes in SEMA. I'm not at that level, but this is my first build, and this is what I have in mind. This is what my goal is. Yeah, any thoughts? You guys shoot them back at me. I'll try to make videos as I do this and keep it updated, and hopefully I can get a good following on it, and hopefully this truck can get the attention that I believe it's going to deserve when it's all done. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day. I'm out.